You're probably wondering what went down. Let me break it down for you.
And I was like, I'm also hungry. Why don't we just eat each other?
Yeah.
No, and it was irritating. I'm never coaching kids again.
Say.
Get otherwise focused. You get a lost soul in the game.
I'm ready for the next activity. What is
No! Fuck you for thinking that. Yeah, I can. Yeah, today you will believe in me. Your mom watches this. Yeah, tell her beat the shit up. Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Unscripted Podcast. And today we're back with the host. I am your boy, the Godfather, and I am here with.
Hi, lovies. It's me, it's your girl Tyler.
I'm sorry. Hey guys, this is King Sasa here, aka Mufasa. Yeah, welcome back to Unscripted. It's another episode, right?
Yeah, it's another episode.
Yeah, that's what we call it. Eh?
What episode is it?
What are we on now? Isn't it like
We don't know. Now. It's season 1 and you can't know the episode.
Oh, we're not doing the one
season
No, we
2.
season
Man.
2 now.
It's crazy, bro. Like,
New
what
year.
the fuck is the season?
New content.
But I hear it. Yeah. Okay, so guys, start off with our tradition. How was your weekend?
I'll start with mine because it was very boring and very sad. I attended the funeral and then I was doing my assignments, working. Yeah, we didn't even get time with my family, so it was very sad and boring.
Have you looked at your marks from test week?
Yeah.
Did you pass?
Good.
Did you pass?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How? It's good.
Sasa, how was your weekend?
Almost dying.
It's alright, but
Nah, I did the cinnamon challenge.
What?
Not the cinnamon challenge where like take the teaspoon, actually the spoon of cinnamon, and then yeah, these people didn't tell me I'm not supposed to swallow it, and I tried to swallow it and I suffocated.
what inspired you to do this? Why?
Me and my little sister, we were debating on who's like a bitch.
Oh God.
And then I was like, Mama ain't raised no bitches. And then she was like, yeah, you know, we started hyping each other up. And then 2 minutes later, we had cinnamon.
Yeah, I went to
Like, both of us took like the spoons at the same time.
almost died as well.
Yeah, and then like, immediately she was like, crazy. Yeah, it was like a cloud of cinnamon, it was funny. And then when I tried to like swallow it because I didn't know what to do, then I started like suffocating, I couldn't breathe. And then yeah, she was laughing. We should have it on video.
I want to see that.
Okay.
I want to see
Have it on video. I'll send the video to y'all.
Okay. That was your whole weekend.
Not my whole weekend, and then the rest was just shit. Like absolute shit.
What were you just chilling at home?
Nah, it was shit.
What was the shit? Explain the shit.
Like, you know when people say you think you're shit? You were the shit.
You didn't. But
Not like the kind of shit that's good, it was like shit. Thank you.
I hope you're alright. I
I
feel like you're always going through something though. Like, is there
Each
ever
week,
exactly? Is there ever a time where you're
That's
just
the problem.
okay and just not going through stuff and doing right?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of every single weekend that comes to mind.
Literally. Like, yeah, I know you had quite an exciting weekend.
Actually, not. First things first, guys. This is new to me. Sasa never swears willingly on the podcast. He swears when he feels it. Today he's just starting off bang, bitch shit. So I love this side. I love it.
Oh.
So I'm a PK, so I had to go back home for the Easter weekend church thing. That's when all our branches come together. All the 4 branches of my dad's church. Friday was busy, I won't lie. No, because when you're a PK, especially not even like being a PK, being a boy at church, all the boys are the ones that when it's time to eat, they have to set the plates in each classrooms for the elders, Sunday school, teenagers, you know. So us and the boys were setting those things. So Friday was like a lot of work basically. And then Saturday, so what my dad does is Saturday is basically church for youth. So it's about the youth. Everything comes around the youth. So on Saturday, 2 of my childhood friends from there, one of them came back to church, which made me happy. He used to smoke, do drugs and all that stuff. And the younger one, because I'm friends with the older one, but the younger one is like 1 year younger than us. And the older brother like changed his ways and come back to church. He's currently dealing with a lot of shit. Like, I won't talk about his personal shit there, but still seeing him in church. Maybe now his little brother who was doing drugs and stuff has came back to church after like a long, like it's been 3 years probably. It made me happy seeing him there.
Yeah.
So what me and that one friend knows, what we usually do is every time it's Easter church, we like to sing at church. It's like a tradition that people always ask us to do. So when we were practicing our songs, his little brother was like, "Say, can I also join?" And I was like, "Damn, that made me happy." So we ended up singing with them. Straight after that, we had to do like the teenagers for us. We always say we have to come with a showstopper, like, because our branch is hosting this. We can't lose to our teenager of the other branches. We have to make sure that we do best. And the other teenagers usually like sing. And we're like, guys, let's be different. We all gonna sing, but it's always like singing every year.
Yeah.
Let's act. And they are like, damn, we've never acted them, because we would usually act for like our own branch, like at a normal Sunday, or like tell a teenager, teacher that hey, we feel like acting, can we come up with the scripts and do it? And they're like, yeah, cool. We have the most chilled teenage teacher ever. So and then at first they actually didn't even like the idea to act. They were like, because we were like, say guys, let's do the prodigal son thingy. And they were like, but we've done that for them in any branch before, da. And we were like, bro, for some of us, this is our last year under the teenagers. So we started leaving, like 5 of us are leaving, we're going to youth after we hit 20. So we were like, bro, please do it for us. And we were like, okay. And the crazy thing is, I wrote that script in like 30 minutes. Because while everything first session was going at church, I was just busy on my phone, writing. And everyone thought I was a maniac, like I'm like chatting to people at church. And I'm like, they keep on, I'm like, no, I'm not chatting, guys, I'm doing something important here. And the thing is, we practiced that script in like 30 minutes, but as soon as we got to stage, we were freestyling. And I think that's what made it like fun and amazing, because we were like,
we had a plan in it.
Yeah, the plan just went to the shit.
Took it away.
It was, no, me and Noto, when we started the original script, we were doing our lines. And then the second scene, the person who played our father and mother forgot their lines and started saying things similar to the lines of what I wrote. So I was like, I wrote this shit, so I get it. So when I saw Noto's last, I'm like, okay, this is not what we're practicing, what's going on. I just freestyled and I was like, Noto, you just have to go with the plan, bro. And then we freestyled there, we even said some of the craziest things, because we were like, bro, we're in church, we're teenagers, we have to address these things at church. It's better we say these things at church than for them to be assuming, hey, these kids are always quiet, we don't know what's going on. So that's why we were using big words like sex, we were naming different alcohol things, like, because there was a scene where, like, you see, as I said, we remixed the story. So now it was like, I come from KZN, like Emakai. Now I'm going to Joburg to spend my dad's money, because I was like, Dad, give me everything, I'm dipping. When I get to Joburg, the first thing I want to go to is go to a club. Now when I go to this club, I meet with certain people. When I meet these certain people, they're like, okay, this guy's money up. So in my line, I was supposed to say, waiter, give me the best bottle and stuff for about to get drunk. Then I was like, when I was on stage, fuck this, I'm naming the alcohol brand. So I was like, give me VSOP, give me Smirnoff, give me 1818. You want to yeah, we were like, we trying to, yeah, no, hey. And as I'm pushing home, what's here? I'm like, what for them? So I just, and when I said the first one, VSOP, people were like, oh. And I was like, the fact that, oh, that's, okay. You know, she doesn't know what that is.
What is it?
No, it doesn't matter what it is. I think Sass also doesn't know what it is. You don't, right? Yeah, we all don't know what it is. So when I said it, and the church reacted the way they reacted to it, and I was like, you guys wouldn't be reacting like this if you didn't know what it is. So why are you all reacting like this? I ain't to a church, you don't take a church, but you're reacting to me safely, so you must know what it is. So that was my process of, that's why I was like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm gonna be free. But there was something I said that took everyone off guard. So there was a part where I'm drunk, I get back home. Now these hands that I met at the club are taking me back. Now this is the part where they're gonna steal my money. I get Ozzy and they're like, you know what, we're actually hungry, and this was not part of the script. I was freestyling. I knew the script, but I was like, we've been freestyling, might as well carry on. So they were like, we're hungry. And I was like, I'm also hungry, why don't we just eat each other?
Oh, okay.
When I say the church was dead silent,
Like, oh,
they went from laughing to silence. And I feel like what I did on my part that made it like, because if I kept quiet and also took him out the church saying, then it would have been like awkward. I just carried on and I was like, you know what, just take my bank card and go buy whatever you guys want. Because even after church, like some of the seniors were approaching me, like the senior youth and pastors, and they're like, and I'm like, bro, stop tripping, stop
you know what it means.
guys would have reacted in a way of like, oh, it's in like young food. And that's what, but what I'm clear about is the senior pastor of the church kind of different. No, he's actually the junior pastor. He was like, you guys have to remember that he was playing a character. It wasn't only saying all these things. It was the prodigal son saying all these things. Yeah, because when you're acting, you must forget yourself. You're playing someone else.
Yeah, but you were freestyling.
If we were freestyling, but it doesn't change. No, it doesn't change the fact that I'm playing a character.
You see where you're watching?
I see what you're doing. It was a thing of like this before I and my brother, Usia, my brother's best friend, were like, boy, how much I'm going to dead, just be dead.
I noticed it. When I saw it on the status, I was like, this guy's literally.
Yeah, they were like, just
like, SOP and everything.
Yeah, they just said, be him. But saying that, forget the prodigal son, just be him. And so it's as much as I was freestyling, I wasn't playing myself. I was playing someone else. It's a character. Same as the guy that does play Will McDavid. That's just because how he's portrayed on the show, it doesn't mean he's a
Yeah, that's different. That's
yeah.
That part where you went on stage with the glasses.
Hey, boy! I was scoping the money. I was basically playing with them. And my friend said, because they recorded the whole thing, one of the cameramen recorded the whole thing. I only had part 1, so now the part 2 only came in yesterday. I'm trying to go watch it. So, yeah. Because who knows, man? I love
I had
acting.
a fun weekend.
Yeah. And on top of that, then I got to preach. And then I was like, and I was so
yeah.
unprepared. I was like, you know what, fuck. I'm just going to preach up with the story and just act it and try make it something along those lines. So my message was basically that you may be lost in life, but he is still your father. Same as the prodigal son, he was lost in life, but he ended up going back to his father because you know who his father is. So I was like, in life, even when you feel lost in life, never forget that he's your father. So that was basically my message. Yeah.
Right.
That was my weekend, man. Amazing. Sunday, fucked up. There was a lot of work. Because all the guys have to take down the tents, the crates, take it, because we rent out all these different things. Now we have to take them back. We finished working like at 7 p.m. And we were supposed to finish at 10. But by then I was like, okay, enough is enough. I'm taking my boys, I'm trying to go home. And they were like, oh, wait.
Was your brother also there?
Yeah, my brother was also there.
How was that?
It was nice seeing him because now, you know, the less I spend time with my family is the more I realize I love them a lot. Because like last year I used to live with my brother, so I was like, I still have a piece of my family member, so I didn't message my mom as much or my dad.
This was the same brother that you were living with last year?
Yeah, last year I had. So now it's a thing of like, shit, I have no family member whatsoever in Durban. So now I always make sure I message them. Like, I used to message my mom and dad once a week. Now my mom will probably message her 5 times a week, and my dad calls me a lot, and I call him sometimes when I feel like calling, which is something rare from my side. So it's like, yeah.
But we love that, keeping in touch
Yeah,
with
yeah,
them.
yeah.
So, moving on. On the For You page, there's been this thing. I have my dad's name. Siyacela, Notando. It's on. Oh yes. It's on Munaka.
I know the show. What about the show?
Oh, the show of the
child
I don't like him.
he's so arrogant.
I don't like him. He's like the worst person ever. You don't know it?
I know the show, but I don't watch the show.
Like,
I also don't watch
I
it.
saw like clips, man. Like his take on things is so dumb.
Dumb.
Like, okay, in his own way, he thinks he's like a genius, but like when you think of it, you're like, don't. You need someone to just
No.
bottom clap him.
Yeah.
No, but they're trying to take the show down. In essence, people are I think about woman something.
Women's for change.
They're trying to get that show to be taken down, and I completely agree. Because what is that?
Why are we broadcasting young children being married off in the first place?
Exactly.
But they did, like, that show is like old. Like,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it started off when he was like 16 or 17.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, but they were like
Basically,
young.
yeah, they were like still in high school kind of.
Crazy, bro.
And I was okay with it, like at the beginning, like it was okay. And then the girl say I'm shy, I
Yeah,
could
let the fame get to it.
Yeah. I
Okay,
know.
a question based on that. If you guys are doing successful in life, would you ever do like a reality TV shows about your life, getting your family involved and stuff? Something I don't know.
I would.
You would. Why would you?
I feel like my family is quite.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
So you bring entertainment.
Yeah.
Me, I would do it, but I wouldn't do it for like my financial gain. I would do it like for like the family, so have like something to balance on. You know? So.
When I say family, I'm not talking about like, let's say now you have wife, you have kids, type of family.
Oh.
I'm not talking about like your mom and dad coming in, the uncles. Obviously, they might come visit because they're gonna be like, oh, my daughter is shooting a reality TV.
trust him.
Let's go visit him so we can also show
Even
time.
like lost uncle would come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he remembers me.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What's it?
No.
But like immediate family.
Like when you're gonna have that.
Yeah, when you have your wife and your
No.
kids.
I would, but it would like the contract would be to a certain point where they don't tell me what to do with my family.
No, if anyone else you do whatever you want.
And
It's
some,
your show.
some people they get told what to do.
Because it's gonna bring in more views
Yeah.
and stuff.
So it's gonna be like I can cancel it any time when I feel like this is too much for my family. I can cancel it.
I feel like that's what a lot of people
Yeah.
do with reality TV shows.
Unless
Like-
you're a Kardashians, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sex
But
tape
no.
and everything. They love it.
I wouldn't if it was like
Yeah.
like immediate family with my husband and my kids. I feel like that's something sacred, that's something that I've built. I can't be sharing that with the world. I just want it to be like us, my little small family.
I hear it, same. Agreed.
But would you do it like now with like no family?
Nah.
Like your own family?
No.
With the brossies, would be like adulting 2.0 though.
I think it's perfect for me. It's perfect how people see me, and I like what the people will see about me. I feel like that's perfect for me at this current age.
Yeah.
Like the Zulu that you get at school or when you go to events, yeah, I see him, but you don't know the Zulu that's when it's behind closed doors. Now when I open up that gate to also seeing the Zulu behind closed doors, it's like, this guy, and I don't want it to get to that point, so I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Speaking of events, actually, I have a book with you guys.
Mm.
You think I am?
Not.
Why is that my main character?
Kumalo. No, let's speak about this.
Let's speak about this.
What are you
UK's at
talking
end.
Oh, nah. When you talk about the last game of
Yeah,
UK's
when
Elite,
we saw them.
you know what happened there, man? First things first that went wrong was a fucking rain. We were coming from practice, man. Second thing second, we had to start here off at my place to drop bags and then go to UK's Elite. Mind you, we went. We didn't change.
We didn't take a shower, so we
took a
just
shower.
had to like.
So now it's like a thing of like, we didn't fucking know to speak to anyone, if we're being honest. And I don't know if you carried on to look at us, we never spoke to a single soul, it was just the three of us together.
But there's no excuse for even like waving. You guys
Trust me,
genuinely,
when we met,
you saw us, and you even went like this.
yeah.
We always do that.
We always do that.
We always do that.
It's
Even
like
Then I
that.
call you out on it, and then
It's
when I
always
call
that
you out on
reaction.
it, then you want to be like, oh no, that could never be me. I'll
No,
never do
yeah,
that.
other times you're tricky, but this time.
Nice photo. Was it yesterday?
What
On
happened?
Wednesday.
What
On
happened?
Wednesday.
Nah, come on.
On Wednesday, all three of you, Tano.
Okay, now Sasa was in the
Yeah, you see,
It was Tip was. You guys walked past us as fantastic.
Wait,
At the center.
you see now, tell me.
Oh my god! You guys are getting groceries. Sorry?
You started it.
What do you mean?
But hey, I see
Oh, so Tempo at least noticed you. I didn't even notice.
Okay,
Come on.
Can I tell you something?
Come on.
Me when I'm
I
part
don't
of
like
this, you see, can I tell you something? Then, number one, going to buy Tempo's groceries, I was like, when I say the definition of happy, my happiness was here. I would, yes, because of what I told you guys. They experienced it like what happened. I told you. I promise you, if I saw you, I would have given you a hug and spun with you. I don't know.
Not even kissed you, I don't know.
Even so, bro. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes when I'm walking here, I'm always in my mind. I tell you 24/7, there's always, my brain is always working on stuff. I can be walking and looking like this, but I can't see, but I'm seeing what I'm seeing in my mind. I'm not seeing the people in front of me.
Like
When I'm walking,
states.
yes, like I'm in another state in my mind. So that's why sometimes you have to say zoom to get my attention. Like, oh shit, oh hey, hi. Sometimes I would tell us not see you.
Like with
And
me,
this is how I am.
with me, people outside are posters.
It's a problem.
What
Yeah,
happened?
Oh,
It is a problem.
How is it a problem?
What
It is
happened?
a problem.
How's that?
But you have to notice people around you.
Oh, no, man.
You know what's the thing? Can
Can I say something on my side? I noticed you there. I wanted to greet you. But then the moment came on, I'm like, okay, she's focused on something. Let me not like pass her.
No, I saw
Oh,
you guys. No,
Bro,
listen.
you know the feeling.
What do you want
Right now.
The
The
last
time
time,
was to comment.
the last time,
I'm going through a lot.
We're all going through all that stuff.
But
Yeah, but coming from being honest, all cool with something.
Yeah.
This is what I want to address. You go first.
the last time, I was like, okay, let me not be mean. Let me try and interact with people. I was like,
me walking off.
He looked me in the face. And then he looked away, and I was like, in front of him. And then everybody else saw it. I was like, okay, cool. Now I know I'm gonna keep doing my shit. Nah, that annoys me. That annoys me. That annoys me.
No, we are to just this thing of voting. I like, as much as I'm a vibe, I hate crowded places. So whenever I'm at Musgrave Center, it's like, yo, I don't want to insult people. No, can I tell you something? Can I even tell you something that happened this week? This week, this guy said, I will assume you know half the population in Musgrave when it comes to females. And then I posted on my status, and I was like, people defend me, and Sim was like, hey boy, yeah, he's right. Every time you go to Musgrave Center, there's someone greeting you, there's someone you're greeting, or there's someone you're hugging. I was like, okay, well, that's when I'm at Musgrave Center now, I choose to zone out.
The check is, it's not even Musgrave, you do it here on campus, and then apparently you do it on but still, Uzulu would walk past me and not.
So when was the last time you saw me on campus? Let's start there.
That same Wednesday you were on campus. You didn't even greet me here on campus. You didn't greet me at Musgrave. You were here.
Yeah, we only came to.
You guys were here. You were at
we came
late. First of all, let me say, we came from Spa.
Yes, we came.
And then we came to here.
No, and Mark was irritated. I'm never coaching kids again.
Same.
Swear to God.
It's
I'm
the
never
worst thing
doing
ever.
that shit. It's the worst thing ever. I'm fucking done.
It's the worst thing ever, though.
Bro, you tell them instructions, they're like, yes, sir. When it's time to do the shit, you get 3 kids playing, they're doing their own shit. You get other ones focused, you get a lost soul in them.
And when you say, are you ready for the next activity? Why is it no?
What the fuck? What do you need? No. Bro, and the recording this, so if they fuck up, we have to restart the whole thing. Because for the side.
You know what's crazy? With me, I did this thing for the Sharks, like the youth. Okay, I had like a squad of like 15 kids to coach. There was this one kid, man, he had like anger issues and everything, like disorders, like a lot of disorders.
Disorders is bad.
Yeah, because I don't know the proper, forgive me if I'm offending people, but like I didn't know what disorder like specifically has, but like it was different. Yo, every small thing that would happen, we'd swing fist, dog. We'd swing fist, and I was like, dog. So like kids are the worst thing to coach, especially when there's that one that you have to like, I want to say special needs though.
Crazy.
But it is the case though.
Crazy. And on my side, I'm sorry, I'm trying to be more away around campus
I'm not.
and the more you see.
Me, I'm not.
But then you like even here now these days.
That's fine.
Nah, but I'm sorry, so I'll take the blame, yeah. My fault.
Also, there's one.
Fuck these niggas.
Yeah, fuck them, dog. It's too hard shit, bro. Fuck it. It's be honest, judging for people.
Well,
Dog.
why you changing
Fuck
for them?
them, dog. If they think of the shit, fuck you for thinking that.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I can.
I have a question for you guys. Simple. So, as I'm out to get you.
As
There's
I'm
guys like this. And you.
Nah, it's you, dog. I know what time I was thinking about as soon as you said something about outing, actually.
What?
Adulting. Carry on.
God.
Yeah.
No, so I just want to know who gets the front seat, your mom or your wife? Or your wife?
If it's girlfriend, my mom. If it's wife, my wife. As simple as that.
To me, I would leave that decision to my wife.
Oh, you're the man of the household.
I am, but
You gotta make tough choices, boy.
in the car,
Who's sitting at the back, your mom or your...
they're gonna decide.
No!
Let me fix something. Well, when I went posing with my girlfriend, man, my parents were like, hey, chill, you're gonna sit in the back.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing.
And they let us sit in front.
Huh?
They let us sit in front.
Yeah.
Obviously, if now it makes shit easier. If my mom's husband is also coming with, obviously they're gonna sit together in the back, and I'm gonna sit
that
together
makes
with my wife.
it,
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
obviously, if my timer is there, then obviously she's
Even if it's like this process, now my issue is ma uhlala phambili. Angithi nathi unkosikazi wakho uhlala phambili. So now yeah, namzo unkosikazi wami uhlala phambili.
Can I tell you why, Mina? I'm saying like the way that I'm saying it is it's because like Uma would always do this thing of, let's say like sihambisa ugogo like esontweni. Ugogo uzodlala phambili. Because to her it gives her that sort of like pride. Like when we figure something, she just feels good about herself. And then like going to other places, Gogo like sure insist now you sit phambili, I'll sit at the back. Like, it's supposed to be something that shows that both of them are willing to work, like to understand each other. Because if you're the one that's calling the shots as a cheater, you don't get born with a man or like abazwani.
But them sitting in the front seat or not doesn't decide that other factors are going to show you.
Small things that show you, though. The small things show you the biggest things.
That's my wife, bro. It's Chai.
Yeah, it is my wife. Okay,
yeah,
she is my wife. But
Why do you about this? Why do you move? Why do you?
And then I started with Bambi.
Yes.
Somebody has to
Nobody has to. In order to avoid conflict, who's the one getting
It comes back to this. Now it comes back to this. You know your mom, you know your wife. You know how they are, so you are going to know what's going to cause conflict and what's not. My mom would be 100% okay if my wife said in front, because my mom is super generous. She's the most generous person ever. You married her, so why keep it calm before you now? When I walk in front, I said, yeah.
and whose choice would that be?
Yes, it's my wife.
That's stupid. Like,
it's my wife.
Sure, it's not. That's showing that she respects her who's a Pambi. And on some occasions,
hey boy, always be my wife up front.
Yeah, I'm okay with sitting at the back and then the monitor.
Nah.
Is there anything you want to
Nah, not really. This guy said pardon.
Is there anything you wanted to cover?
Let's go for sports.
Sports.
Let's have sports now.
What's the latest with sports?
Oh damn, yeah, ERC is thinking now, quarterfinals and stuff.
Really?
ERC,
What's yours?
it's rugby, the league.
Oh, the quarterfinal stages now. Oh, you understand what, like,
United Rugby Championship.
yeah. I was like, how do they qualify for the quarterfinals?
Okay, out of all the 8 teams, who do you think is gonna take it home?
How does this work? Is it provinces? Is
No,
it-
it's the top teams from each countries.
Oh, countries. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's usually Scotland, Ireland, and South Africa.
And
I think even us.
France is
Which
not a
Fiji
good
is
that's the
team.
challenger. That's the challenger.
EPC or the.
It's an Italy.
Oh yeah, and Italy team go for.
Where is Fiji in all of this? I like the way they play, but I never
That's
seen it.
sevens.
Oh,
This is 15s.
I
And
like
Pacific is most, isn't they? Are you called up, Pale?
All Blacks and stuff, or Fiji, yeah. But the league, yeah, would have All Blacks, Fiji and stuff.
Yeah.
You think Lens is gonna win it?
But there's always.
It's like a team that's recruited the most elite in Ireland. So they basically it's just like the Sharks. Some of the Sharks have like half, not even half. Majority of the Springbok players in Leinster from Ireland. They have majority of the Ireland squad, and they also have top players from their different countries. So it's like a crazy
It's the
team.
best of the best of each country.
Yeah,
it.
they're together.
Leinster. Obviously, I'm a Sharks fan, so.
Who is in
I want to
Leinster,
see the
boys?
Sharks in that.
Leinster's gonna trash everyone, bro. They will list.
Yeah, but like South African teams just had that edge in the final. They haven't lost a final since we joined the URC.
True.
So
On that note, fuck sports. If you're a sports fan, fuck you. I wanted to speak about this thing of how, fuck sports, bro. Munaka got replaced by Melody M. Do you think she makes a great addition to the piano cast?
I'm scared to speak on them now.
I don't really watch them, dog.
You know who Naledi M is first?
Naledi, I've seen a few clips of her.
Yeah, it's like talkative girl, loud as fuck.
I don't really remember that well.
She was on the. You remember when Tato Rampeni did that thing of like getting girls and bros?
Girls and bros.
Yeah, and they went to Cape Town.
Who's Tato Rampeni?
I'm just joking.
I saw the clip
That's
of
cool.
Naledi.
She's very like I like the fact that they got her on piano because she brings entertainment.
Yeah.
She's
She's the one with the drama where shit. I remember there was drama around her and someone. She said something about someone, and then like they addressed it first thing when she got the piano. Don't shit. I saw the video. I'm marveling though. I'm marveling. But yeah, my bad guys. Yeah, my bad.
But no, I feel like I had to like watch an episode to kind of see because I'm not.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. She's very traumatic.
But I'm happy that she did Munaka.
I have a question.
Carry on before I say something
I
else.
have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, you do it first and then I'll ask.
Okay, another thing is, did you guys notice how Munaka, Sima, and Yanda Woods have beef? Munaka said that during a time under the open chat thingy, like the whole of McG's thingy, what do you call this network?
Piano.
Not piano cost, like McG's network on YouTube where all the podcasts are posted on.
McG network.
Okay, no, it's not that, but we'll go with that for now. Under the McG thingy, Munaka was like, Zida's my only friend from Spreading Humors. He's the only one that whenever I, like, when we're all together, all the networks come together to see each other from the different podcasts. He's the only one that talks to me. Yeah, Sima and Yana Woods are just on their own thing. They act as if like, they're all high and mighty. And then now it's like an ongoing thing where Sima and Yana Woods are trusted on the podcast. And then Munaka has been replying through TikTok videos, like doing TikTok videos. For example, she did one where she was like, when God tells me not to address my enemies because he won't do it for me. And I was like, that's crazy.
Okay.
But you're addressing them.
I know, that's the crazy thing.
But no, guys, can we speak on how much Sima is a bully? Sima just feels like she can say anything and she can do it. Siyambongela, but
She's gonna come
Wait,
for you.
okay, now I have something that's
She's
like
gonna come for you.
I guess if we're
did you guys see the clip where Sonami and who's the guy that dated Sima goes through where like
dated Sima, still in a relationship with Sima.
I don't really yeah, we don't care about that section. But they were like at an event or something, and then like Sonami walked up to Ghost, and then he wanted to shake his hand, and then like he just pretended as if he wasn't there, and then like Sonami they just went.
this is reminding me of your situation.
Dog.
Things like from last year, bro.
Is it?
It was last year.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy, dog. I saw the video like yesterday.
Oh, it's such
I
a
love it.
bogus event,
My
bro.
bad, dog. My bad. And like Sima reacted to it, so.
Yeah, but Sima being a bully, Corona actually interested. Why do you say so? Why do you guys say so? Because you're both saying yeah.
I believe. Okay. Go. Okay. It's fine to have your own.
I like that.
It's fine to have your own opinion, right? But they now don't like impose it on other people. Mind you, it's fine to have your own opinion, but like, don't now like shove it down people's throats like that, though. And don't say it in like such a rude way. There's a way and a place to say things. You can't just put it on blast like that.
Well, to Sima's unfiltered and she doesn't care. That's what I like about her.
She's two-faced, dog.
Okay, now why do you say that?
When she was with Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Before they broke up, the first time they were dating was nice.
Yeah, that's why I
But when they
said
broke up, she exposed every single thing
Exactly.
about him, just to go back to it and defend him again.
And after that, I liked her before the breakup. I was all for them. And then after the breakup, why are you going back to the same person again?
The Sonobile shit.
Bro.
When they were like pretending to be together. She was, you remember?
We had a stage, you weren't together, it was like, yeah.
Exactly. It's they doing things for clout, guys. No.
No, they were Lamzar and stuff. That's not for clout. Alarms is alarms.
Lambs are
Alarms and alarms.
crazy. I wanna
Hey,
say
calm down.
obviously, dog. Behind cameras, you never know what's
Go to
happening.
that Sonobile. We design into your Akimaji, either pay something though, something like that. Hey, you gotta
Yeah,
get
but
tea
like,
that.
after they ended dating, you were like, yeah, well, she exposed him
Yeah.
his way. Every single person you ever expose her, like when they have a little beef, nyana.
You know what's the thing with Sima never? With Sima has, for example, you can see that she has a loud personality.
Yeah.
And she's like, she has this strong character that I feel like when she gets hurt by someone or something, it's like she gets shattered to a point of like, you know what, fuck this person, I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3. So they reacting out of, yeah, it's a toxic trait. But Usui reacts out of a place of emotion she's feeling at that moment. And then after that, for sure, she sits down and be like, shit, I probably shouldn't have done that.
She always does it on social media.
She always does, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, sure.
What you say? Oh, here's my one question. Like, give me your top 5 podcasts, like
In the world, South Africa.
Yeah, in the world.
Top 5. Even though they don't shoot anymore due to the situation, I will only say Young Philly and Chance. That will all forever be my favorite.
Number 1.
That's my number 1. Bro.
Okay.
Number 2, I have to give it to Spreading Humors. Number 3, I don't really watch Shits and Cakes, but what they're doing is class. So I'll put them there at number 3. Number 4, I can't deny it's one of the biggest podcasts in South Africa. They are big Gene, sorry. And then number 5, I'll put Harry Benner, Darkest Bold and Bold. That's my top 5.
That one is going on to me now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't watch podcasts that much.
Top 5 YouTubers.
YouTubers. I'm biased
Anyway.
because I don't.
Anyway, it can be.
I was gonna give you like the top 3 for the podcast.
Okay, give us the top 3.
Unscripted number 1.
Let's replace them real quick. Can someone please? Are you sure that?
I think on number 5 at least.
Yo!
That's crazy.
I thought I got flashed.
That's crazy.
And then
Totally email, but
That's
I'm kidding. Today, many episode.
I'm not that is a boy.
That's a cool, man.
I want your position.
And then I
want your position.
But no, I'll give it to Shits and Gigs as well. Love them. And then I think PNC, is it?
Oh, yeah. Eating popcorn and cheese.
Is that no podcast and chill? What is it?
Oh, that's the G podcast. Podcast and chill.
Yeah, they're born and popcorn and cheese.
Is it popcorn and cheese or
popcorn and cheese?
Yeah, popcorn, podcast and cheese, they make cheese. Popcorn and cheese, they're the funny guys.
Oh, the one that does the silver chip thingy.
Yeah. What's that other guy's name? Those little things. Titi. Yeah, Titi. Titi is wild. Which PNC are you talking about?
The one in Poor Pops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
When a boy?
Boy, obviously number 1. It's too obvious. If you know me, you know Shit and Cakes is number 1. And surprisingly, JRE, Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh, he pets. Yeah. The nigga that looks like Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
No. Oh wait, can I add?
It looks like the bald guy that looks like Dana White. Oh,
yeah.
Can I add? Oh, Balama, is it up close? With the ones that Ashkaran in the bungalow.
Oh, I wanted to yes. That was my number 3.
The one that's a team. Open chat podcast. Open chat. And then
Open chat. Up close.
I'm close to there, Munaka. It was formerly by King Omar's girlfriend. Adiola, so we are Munaka man. That's that one.
Open chat, obviously, McG, just because it's unfiltered, and I'm trying to be like that, but it's still a long way. And obviously, number 5, there's no other South African podcast that comes close to this one. Unfortunately, it's not unscripted. I'm joking, it is unscripted, guys. No, I'm serious. Can I be honest? Like, which other South African podcast do you think?
You guys are dick writing unscripted because I didn't say it. Fuck you guys.
No, I was gonna say it. And you know what? I asked this question yesterday too. I was like in my room and I was like, what are my go-to podcasts? And then I literally checked like on YouTube. And then I noticed, oh shit, this, that, and I was like, oh, damn, unscripted. Welcome to my top 5.
Crazy.
Oh, so we were not there.
5, so it wasn't there. So it didn't make
Yeah,
sense.
at the beginning.
If I get 5, you must get 5.
You have to overtake the other ones before you get to number 1. You don't just pop up and be number 1. So the one that was number 5, it got over Yamo. So it indicates overtake.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
Who's that name?
Who's that name?
But yeah, that was my top 5, guys.
Can I ask why you asked that? You just wanted to
Yeah,
know.
but she's on it too. I just sat in my room and I was like, damn, what is my top 5 podcasts? And I saw that shit from no. Like, I watched not unscripted, sorry. I watched the. No, I do watch. No, I watched shits and gigs like saying, and then like there was one segment where like they were like rating the favorite podcast, and then
Did they
at
have
night,
their own podcast?
they didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. You don't include your own podcast.
Yeah,
in
but
top
me,
5.
I
You have
am.
to be humble.
Me, I am because I don't see.
Now you're trying to save yourself. Now you're trying to save yourself.
Me, I am because I believe we competing with those podcasts.
Yeah, we see
Okay,
ourselves.
not but I should say.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
And the Joe Rogan experience, you know.
Quite I don't check the fun of Chris Jericho, which I like his podcast.
Theo Von!
Ah,
you see? Shit. I should say gigs. I should say gigs. Unscripted. I'm sorry, though. I forgot about Theo Von.
Yeah, boy, Theo, I understand. Do it, boy.
He's the funniest guy I do it.
Do it. Okay, now since we're speaking a lot about social media, now I'm not going to the movie business. I want to ask you guys, what's your top 3 movies? And then top 3 series.
No, I can't think of it at the top of my head.
You just flash down.
Recently, I watched this movie called Desert Flower. I love it so much. It's basically about females of this country. I think they're Muslims. Well, there's a lot of Muslims there. And then when they're young, females, they get circumcised.
Females.
Exactly.
Do you know how they do it?
They were they explained like the whole process. So like when she was like I think like 3, like why
I'm listening.
why are you looking at me like that? But basically when they're young, like 3 years old, she got taken to like this very
So
Oh, guys, we're listening. We're getting educated here.
Okay, before you carry on, do they have dicks?
no.
I wanted to know, brother, get you circumcised. Carry.
They get taken to a deserted like area. It's like in a majaje and like those trees but with thorns, not leaves. So he's crying.
No, because in my mind, I see a woman with a dick and a feeling.
No, they have like female parts.
Like what? Female are getting like circumcised.
So you must see baby, must see
No, listen.
I have to know.
Exactly, they cut off her clit, and then they and then you know I don't know what's the like scientific word for it, but the lips. They sew them together with the thorns.
So Mavana will sing again.
Those
Okay, yeah, bayalifaka ne.
and it's just like and
it's just like
they have a way of doing it, and they have a way of doing it,
Yeah.
like, and they're doing it like MHN, well,
Crazy.
like HN, like a solid rock, and like the baby was laying there.
Have you seen a video where like they circumcise people in David?
I wouldn't watch that.
They were like,
Like boy.
and then like they have like sticks and then they put it like
I seen that video.
Yeah.
They made me
Back
laugh.
then.
Aren't you supposed to also go to the dubbing?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, you're in Quack.
You're not a quaking, bro.
Nah. Listen.
I'm not a Quack.
I'm not.
Okay.
But nah, the chat is. You see when I saw that video, man?
It was
It
back then.
It made me think twice of going there. I was like, no.
Oh, I sang in trauma, music trauma.
Yeah, no. What?
Trauma,
But,
yeah.
I thought you already went through it.
I'm just saying that video made me terrified to go there. It made me think twice of going there, but I had.
So you went.
Yeah.
And I want to know like what's the after like experience of taking care of it and like the whole ceremony and everything that happened. Okay, speak on the ceremony at least. Isn't it like a ceremony for you when you guys come back?
Food in depth, so how you carry yourself. You learn that, and then when you go to circumcision, I'm not going to talk about it.
Can I just
But
put
just know
something
that
across?
I'll be holding that this boy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the course have the double thingy, but it's not only course of
Yeah, it's not only then, yeah.
Suzu as well.
and Zulu as well.
Nice.
Zulu.
Yeah, so with it as a muscle, we were like, nah,
Boy,
we chose to stop it.
Boy.
I have a cousin that went on
King Sharia, Malapo, and Kumbuli. I don't remember none of these soldiers going there.
Said like a corn.
Boy.
When's that?
Boy.
Explain it.
Like it's the same, eh? But so it's like, of course I have a different way of doing things. Like I won't say, but like, blah, we're doing. But I'm like, 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 it means the music I show it. Yeah, it's different. So even like the cultures is different as well. So we take courses and like hold on to it.
So you think it's not as popular in
Yeah.
Zulu, but they're still doing it.
Some still do it.
Yeah, okay. I see.
So the difference is if you're closer and you don't do it so quick for life, as Zulus you don't go cold nothing, whether you do it or not.
It's a vibe.
It's a
It
vibe.
depends.
Where do you?
No, it depends. You can go to the clinic, do it,
Yeah.
and then go to the mountains.
I have a
So you don't
question.
need
But
that.
then Umloni, my friend, told me if you start off with the clinic before going to the mountain, other boys that
Yeah, they will recognize you as that.
they'll forever see you as a quick.
Yeah, but
because of
the
this
mood.
Buqala khona-ke lapha
Hayi,
Boy,
So mountain?
boy, it depends. It depends on the position my dad has in the client. If it's nothing big, then I have nothing to prove. But if it's like big in the Kosa community, I would have to.
I mean, I'm going to go off my boy. Because Okazi man buy a dog. No, Zulu.
Oh, crazy.
But like, Japan nation. Like, yeah, difference.
I have a question.
I like how we drifted from asking for the top three.
No, I have a question before we go into that.
Before we go back to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are like certain boys that don't have to circumcise, or guys that don't have to circumcise.
It's your choice.
No. Listen, I have friends that like male friends, and we were talking about the whole circumcision thing. Don't ask why, but we were talking about it. And then the two Usandile no brides were like,
Just name dropping them, okay.
you guys don't put them. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but someone watching me know who they are.
That's fine. They said that they don't have to.
Yeah.
No, as in, as in like, I don't know how to put it, but like his dick is okay and it doesn't need to be circumcised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then why do you circumcise it?
It's just a cultural thing.
No, it's not a cultural thing. So apparently, I'm not sure if these are facts or not.
It is facts.
When you circumcise, you decrease your chances of getting certain diseases.
Yeah, but I need to, the whole process is like taking off your foreskin.
Yeah.
So is it
If
possible
it was-
not to have foreskin?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, what?
Because I feel, is it possible not to have foreskin?
Some people are born.
Exactly, because that's what I think that's what he was going
Some
towards.
people are born
Crazy.
to be different.
Come on, bro. Okay.
And that's a good thing.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a big advantage.
It's
So that's
like the
it.
same as the thing of like having an appendix. You can remove it if you want. If you don't want to, you can keep it.
Yeah.
Crazy. And scientific thing.
And he's happy about it.
Yeah. Now, yeah, some people.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the movies before we drift away.
Series.
No, you only said one. I said top three movies.
I was just telling you guys what I was watching.
Yeah.
recently. But yeah.
Also, that's what you only have
You only
one.
had one.
I can't.
Okay, so with me, it's series. Let me start with my series. So it's from it's like horror to me, and then which from The Last of Us and Adulting. And when it comes to movies, my all-time number one is Black Panther. The Black Panther, Infinity War, the Avengers Infinity War, and The Wolf of Wall Street.
From my side, I would like Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Returns, and The Dark Knight Rises. Series, I don't think C. I'm forgetting one important one. I don't think C and Vikings or Valhalla. No, Peaky Blinders. Remove Vikings, Peaky Blinders.
Honorable mention to me.
Yeah, then number 3.
Guys, sorry the manager came in and there was a bit of discussions here, but we're back now. So, Tyler has something interesting she wants to say, so take it away.
No.
Or ask, she has something interesting to ask, so take it
I
away.
want us to go into a bit of story time. Let us know about your most embarrassing sex moments. That was a bomb. What?
Do you want me to repeat it again? Loud! Loud, boys.
Most embarrassing sex moments.
I'm still eliminating it.
Let's get a top 3.
No, I can't give you a top.
Top 3.
I need to give you a story time. It's gonna be too long. It's gonna be
Oh,
like-
do you want to do a
Yeah,
story?
you know
We
what?
can do a story.
Do it for your first video on YouTube. That's story time. Because you said it's going to be too long. Because you did open a channel.
Oh, we love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me use then the other one.
Okay.
The other one.
Yeah.
But it's similar.
You know which right now I was thinking of talking about my back. No, cut. That was that was sneaky, bro. That was sneaky. You showed me that when I was there at the night and then no one knows about it. It happened.
What happened there stays there.
What happened there stays there. Yeah.
Okay. Can you start now? Because
okay. Mom and dad doesn't watch this, so let's try. I would say it was back in a certain place. I wouldn't say it was a certain place, certain time in life. In that certain time in life, no, I can't. I can neither confirm or deny that. Let's just say that.
You get the fit, boy.
I can neither confirm or deny that.
Okay.
I'll give you a top 2. The first one, they both happened in certain times, like back then in the days, in the 1900s. So basically, yeah, in the 1900s.
those centuries.
Yeah, centuries ago. We've been living for a long time, hey.
Got a higher time.
So basically, the first one, what happened is, it was a school name. So basically what happened is, there was this lady that really smoked, man. And she was like super duper innocent, man.
And you went.
By that certain grade, because I've already revealed, I don't think I was anymore. I was a devil in disguise. Yeah. So basically what happened then, back then you had to use the resources that were open to you. And the resources available to you was Indian man. Yeah, Bungaya's Indian man is chat. Basically you went there and then started lamsering. And then the action was about to happen. Out of nowhere she just started crying, bro. I don't know, she was like sitting on top of me then she just started crying, bro. So I was like, I was just like, I was kind of like, okay, what happens now? So I was just like, you know what, she's just crying, she's never done things like this. So I ended up just cutting for like 30 minutes.
Why you? Hey! The movement is.
I told you something.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
After that,
My mind is going.
No.
we cut off for 30 minutes, she fell asleep, and then I was kind of like, yeah, man, she's charged.
Yeah, so in
Nothing happened.
You know, it's crazy. You told me this one before.
Yeah, I did tell you.
Yeah. So when you said like you cut her, and then she started crying, I was like, ah!
Boy, it was crazy. So we cut off, and I was like, no, it's okay, bro. If you still, let's keep it intact and stuff. Because she really did like fuck with me. And back then I was like, demon time. So I liked her, but it wasn't love, you know. She got to a stage of love. And then the second one, I've also told you this one before. I had rugby trials, man. First round made it to second round, and second round is usually hosted at.
Rounds in terms of
What do you mean?
rounds in terms of what?
Rounds is in rugby.
Oh.
So round two is at a certain school. A certain school that I won't mention. Oh, I told you the story during these days when I told you the story like during the week. So basically what happened is then I made first round to second round, and then before second round you still play for the school. My hand got injured. So and then when we went to second round, I had to go watch them. And then there was this, when I say barrier, there was this barrier at this certain school. Yo, I hella quapped up, hella everything, bro. Quapped up money-wise, quapped up boobs-wise, quapped up ass-wise, quapped up face-wise.
Everything was on the high.
Yo. Prototo. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna play. Chat some things. A message and like crazy following on IG never usually answers people on IG. On page, I was like, oh. And I was like, la. There's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the crazy thing is, my kid on the school, she literally lives next door to that school. And then she was like, yo, at home, they don't really allow me to go out and stuff like that. And I was like, but you're watching trials. And she was like, yeah, but I still have to go home. And then she went home, she changed, and she told them she was going for a job. Came back to the school, and she said, at the school, there's cameras around the toilet, so can't do it here. Then there's a second location close to the school that I also can't reveal for certain reasons, where I knew people. So I was like, I've always been to this location, so if I go into that location, it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's this kid, so it's everything is chilled. We met at the second location. I called Nicky man.
Okay, I know this story.
They're willing money foods. And imagine, mind you, now, my mind is at the child that, damn, I could have been making shots right now. I got injured, man. So when you have stress, certain things don't go your way, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I started lamsering, the casual lamsering, man. I was like, you know what? I'm pissed because I can't be playing rugby right now. Same injured hand. DJ. Who play coke? One day. Yeah.
It was such a something like that.
I want to sleep in the boy. I was like, if you get rest, get your boy. Shines up black coffee.
You were there.
Black coffee. She's like, no, I have to get revenge. Yes. Again, she goes down. And then she plays the flute. Yes. But while she's playing the flute, my mind is like, yo, I could be fucking playing trials. So I'm not focused on what's going on. During the process of playing the flute just slowly starts dying down. I'm like, oh shit. I'm even engaging the six-pack to try to bring back the flute into being in its natural position. The flute is like, oh boy, you want to play rugby? And then I was just like, oh my fucking god. So before it went to full sleep mode, the flute like more back to, I was like, no, let's go back to kissing. That's what I went back to kissing, and I was just like, you know what? Before they ask questions that pose, you just go back home.
Yeah.
Went back home, because if your mind is not there,
It's not.
you don't perform to that. Because if you're in stress, it's like un point adulting. Missing a food in my mind, because there are a lot of stresses. There are a lot of stresses in life. So now it was like rugby stress, and the flute was just like, nah, boy, you shouldn't be doing this. You should be playing right now. So those are the two most embarrassing ones from my side.
Yeah.
I'll mention one, and then if it's good enough, I might throw a second one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm exposed to the timeline. It was December, but like I think I was going to grade 10.
Sorry to interrupt, but the moral of the story, I still haven't had sex because both occasions it ended up not happening.
Smart.
Yeah.
So,
That's possible.
Pause, she has to be, don't cut the people out there.
Take it away, Kusasa.
my turn.
Yeah.
I woke up, then I slept. Good night. I'm joking. I'm joking. So, Siyacela Kai, yeah. So,
I feel like I know the story.
I think you know it.
The moment you said it,
I think
I
I know it.
I feel like I know it.
So yeah, I think I was going to grade 10 or to grade 11, but it was December though. So December, you know, people, there were a lot of us there, like gents, Hans,
Please don't tell me this was your cousins.
Nah.
Whatever this is, the rest of you with the cousin.
I'm not there anymore.
Oh.
I'm joking.
I'm not there anymore.
Is it
Joking.
say?
Nah, I'm joking.
Mental health.
Can I say my story, please?
Carry on.
Say.
Please. Mental health. But like, yeah, I'm not there.
Anymore.
No. Anymore is not the key word.
Keyword.
Okay. My story, man.
Cool.
So what happened was, I think it was close to Christmas. So close to Christmas, I was vibing with like, remember it's December, so you know December it's vibing season.
Oh, so this is just, it's supposed to
So
justify
I was
you
vibing with
choosing.
3 hands. No, I was single.
Oh, and it's
It was
supposed to
single
justify
as
you
well.
hovering around.
Okay, we can call it that. I don't get it.
I don't care.
If it makes you happy, I will. But
That is Santa.
yeah, let me just call myself Santa for this instance, you know. So there was 3 girls I was vibing with, and then and then I had to like eliminate every single one of them because they wanted to sing at night, and then like I had to choose like the best one. No, before we got like sexually involved,
Personality wise.
yeah, and then it was Christmas. Yeah, it was Christmas. We went to a party, and when I got to the party, these 3 girls, they knew that me and them are vibing. Like, they knew it was
Collectively.
yeah, they knew. So all of them were like fighting for my attention. So I would like disappear 1 hour with this one, and then the one that no, I wouldn't say I was busy. No, that was still a warm up.
Okay.
Just joking. So what happened was there was this one lucky lady. It wasn't yeah, giggity. It wasn't one of these 3 hands. There was you know when you randomly just see someone and you're like, whoa, I haven't seen you, and then
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you? You know, yeah, well, that's what I did. I'm not proud of it. Maybe I am. But but yeah, I took her to my room, in which our room is like, let's see, it's like this. Okay, let me explain this, guys. And then so it's like a 5-minute walk. Yeah, it's like far. So I'm actually the material and then walk. So it's in a sense that you can bring hands over and you won't ever figure soon. I should see our flop was Christmas Day. We didn't go to the main house like the whole day. We just in, out, and walk. So we brought the hands over. So my parents saw lights from here, so they knew we were here. Okay. So I was busy with this hand, and then as I was busy, I'm seeing flashlights. This light is getting bigger and bigger, and I was like, shit, I need to go and check for this, like who's coming. I stopped what we're doing.
So this is in the middle of the deed, or in the middle of like foreplay, or
What's the good answer here, guys?
the truth is that the answer. Was it in the middle of the deed, or were you guys just?
You were getting there.
Yeah. I want to know where the actual.
I don't want to say I was in the deep, but I was. Yeah, let's just say I was in the deep.
Was it foreplay?
What's foreplay? I know, boy.
Feel like
Just carry on the story, yeah. So check.
Oh, bad.
And you know what happened? As I was seeing the lights, I was like, nah, maybe I'm imagining it. Man. And then the lights got closer and closer, and I was like, nah, I have to check like who this is. And then
I keep it.
dog, I had to go. And then Lou and Lapo, it wasn't cold. It was hot. But like, yeah, obviously the room was hot, but like, yeah. Okay, boom. And like, as I'm walking to the light, I'm just speaking loudly because I wasn't the only one operating. Like, cause like, it's not just like, it's 4 rooms, just bedrooms. It's like a cottage, like a cottage. So yeah, every single room, one of my cousins were in there. So I was in my room, my cousin was in his room. So as I'm walking out, I'm like, hey, who's that coming there? Just to see, maybe it's my cousin. If he answers, then I'm like, okay, it's chill. As I'm asking the question, I hear my mom, my one cousin's mom, and they're like, we're coming to check if you guys are like alive or something because we haven't seen you the whole day. I was like, nah, we're good. But then I went to talk to them. They were like, why are you not wearing a t-shirt? I was like, I was asleep. Why are you wearing jeans? I was like, I fell asleep, but you know, I was trying to like deflect them. And then like I spoke to them, I convinced them for like 5 minutes, and they were like, okay. All the rest of them sleeping. I was like, yeah, we just went to sleep. They were like, okay, cool. They turned back, they were walking. I was like, okay, cool. I went back. As I was about to do it again, I hear the voices. The voices were closer, and I don't know why I didn't close the door. You know when you get in and then you're like straight to it. You know, and then I heard their voices, man. I was like, shit. We didn't, you know when you run away, but like instead of taking your clothes, you just run with And it wasn't just me. As I was running out, I noticed that my cousin was still busy, so I know that people are coming, run. I'm telling you, everybody was running out, and the fences in Munaka, it's not like brick fences, it's like big. I'm telling you, half naked, jumping over the fences. Dog, I'm telling you, that fence was like this high. All of us. Dog. But the funniest thing to me is my one cousin, he's the one that got out late. So as he was running out, they were like, we see you. Like, we see you. And like, we're listening, because it's like dark, there's no street lights in Munaka. So like, we hear everything. And then we look back and we're like, ah shit, they got him. And he was like, no, it's not me. It's not me. And then he runs. And then all of us, we're picking ourselves up from the fence. I don't know how he did this, but you know when you score like a golden sock and then you slide. Keep in mind, it's summer, so it's dry. When I'm at pants and you slid like underneath the fence, dog, I've never seen anyone like this whole area red, dog. I was like, yo, bravery. But keep in mind, one of us, dog, we were in our underwears. I don't want to say who it was, but one of us was in our underwears, dog. And like, they literally locked all the doors. Because all of us left the doors open, you know, when we were running away. Then they locked, and then we had to like find a way to go sleep somewhere else. And then, dog, like, you're walking on the road, but like you're half naked. That's crazy. And the worst part is, like, yo, they took pictures, and then my mom literally took pictures of my room because everybody knew whose room it was. Only they took pictures of my room, sent it to me and my dad. In the morning, though, came in the morning, we were like heroes to the young cousins because like we were like heroes. They're like, nah, we respect what you did, guys. Like, what hands over and shit. So was like, hey, dog. You know when you try to explain yourself?
No, this is crazy.
But yeah, that was the worst. No, not the worst. The most embarrassing like sexual experience I've had. Because they even bought my grandma later on, but you know, it's just balegi.
My chat is where were you guys running off to Mapela and Zobuya? Like, then somebody like, why were you guys still running? Because you can't
like you see yourself getting caught. Like you see, like, okay, shit, if I stay here, it's too much. But I can run away.
But you
And I
can't.
can explain.
Boys, I just have one question. Why didn't the hands run away and you guys stayed?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's so many questions I have. Don't.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? The Huns, most of the Huns didn't have like their clothes on, so most of them were like in the like.
Bros.
Hey.
Yeah, it's so easy if they run away. You guys hide their clothes on the bed and act like you're sleeping. Okay,
Maybe it was my reaction.
Except we are never saying.
My reaction set up the whole chain reaction thing.
There's no
Because
way.
I was
Panicked.
He panicked.
Because I was never caught like in such things, dog. I didn't know what could happen. I thought,
Father is the fucking
like thinking of it now, like my heart is literally not safe right now. It's like how did you know?
Now, you see with this, my take is, under pressure, never trust us. He's gonna run away. 10.
Have you seen me run away?
But hey,
That was the old me. Let's just.
But he was a child. He was like 10, except still 16. But still, dog, common sense.
if I'm under
Actually,
pressure,
I'm not saying inside, dog. I'm still on my point.
Yeah, I understand that when you say it now, but like, dog, you made for it my experience, dog. Because me and my cousin, every time we meet up, dog, when shit goes quiet, dog, we're like, you remember when Spun jumped the fence? Because I remember when we got to the fence, nobody wanted to jump over. And then one cousin went over first, dog, and then everybody else.
And I'm imagining the hands half naked jumping over the fence. How the fuck?
I wasn't expecting them to be able to jump, dog. They literally jump over the fence when it's a better my power.
it's one of them in para right now. It's one of them in para right now.
Nah. I'm around too low. It's life, but kids.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah, you came up with the question.
Yeah, what made you come to that question?
I was waiting for you to finish your story.
Oh, okay, we're done. We're done.
All I'm doing is
Mine is quite disgusting though. Like,
Shoot.
I'm not gonna say my, but okay. I was playing the flute.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Can I tell you why I'm laughing? Why? It took me a while to remember what the flute was, you know.
The flute is the flute.
Yeah, I know, but like me, I forgot about the flute
Or
part.
the instrument.
Yeah, and how you play the flute. And then
When I remembered, I was like,
anywho, okay, I was playing. Girl was playing the flute. And look, girl, on my gag reflexes are zima, guys. Like gag reflexes are very present.
Oh, so you flute sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, choker, and then
Oh, palas. Oh,
but not like full on, but like still that is.
the flute just went down.
No, the flute didn't go down. The flute stayed.
Ras, you know.
he was thirsty, boy. He was thirsty.
Confidence.
No, okay.
Or maybe it was that good.
Wow, wait, you palas and the dog, you flute here live.
I'm
No,
not
not him.
You!
Not on him.
Oh,
But-
okay, not a name, okay.
Yeah, but like it was because of the flute.
That
Oh,
flute
it
must
didn't
have-
drop on him.
Okay. That must have been a long flute.
Hmm?
That must have been a long flute.
I
Like you
don't.
gag.
I don't want to say much on that. But yeah, are we okay?
Guys, it's unfair. I told you guys. I feel like you guys owe me one for each.
I don't have that many shit. I don't have that
That
many
is many,
experience.
but there is another one. You said
No,
not.
I don't have.
okay, I have one.
Yeah, one. Say it. I love this platter.
Let's say it.
Kid.
So,
Shit.
I thought I was gonna only say this to the broskies only.
Fuck, I can't wait to show you. You remember 7 minutes in heaven? Yeah, but no, what happens there stays there.
I could say that one, but nah, that one.
What happens there stays there.
Nah.
You guys have a lot of experience in this.
Yeah, hey, where we were, hey.
Ew.
Oh.
The country was crazy.
Yeah. Something I should know, James. Josie Hunts are freaks.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But what happened was, I'm just gonna speed this up because you've been recording for a while.
Yeah.
So it's to do with the flute. So it's in the same category.
Oh,
So,
flute.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So dog, she was playing the flute.
Playing.
She was like,
professional.
Mozart.
Silly.
Yeah, dog, you see Mozart, but with the flute. Yo, dog. You know, people say standing ovation, but the thing is, I was already standing, dog. So, hey, when I finished, when I cracked the double, hey, dog. You know when superheroes go down on one knee and then they do that? So, yeah, dog, that's what I did, dog. Yo,
How's that embarrassing?
nah, dog, I felt violated.
For you,
Yeah, I would also look at you weird, dog. What are you doing?
that means your head is good.
Because I literally lost my balance.
The flutes. That means the flute.
Yeah, like the sounds.
He's a good player.
The sounds and the technique, it was
Outrageous technique.
yo.
Awkward silence.
And we're giving him a moment to take in the technique.
Nah, it's bringing back memories.
Alright. Go on further with that.
No, done with the mistake.
It's just 19 minutes.
Yeah. How long do you have to shoot? How many minutes is it now? 16. So, okay. Let's take it to 1:30.
Okay, so I want to know what you guys' like first impressions of each other was.
Yo, Dora, no source of primary.
So you,
Like from primary.
what primary school did you go to?
Oh, that's all.
I was researching something. I was checking my notes.
Okay, that just
Now y'all got me fucked up, man.
Why did you get you fucked up? Why did you get fucked up?
Nah, like now I can't get that moment out of my mind.
Oh my God, there you go.
At the moment, I don't know.
It was too good. Okay, first impressions of Medium.
Gentlemen first.
If I'm being honest, Tyler, I've known you like there was this one night series. I think it was 2022. The final was played in Sydney. Yeah, Jaguars. And then it was Python Boys versus DA. And you were there. And then like my first yeah. Didn't I say Sydney?
You said cinema.
You did.
I did.
You did?
Okay, but it was like
Yeah,
I know.
I don't even know where you were then.
yeah, but like I think you were in matric or something. Yeah, and then when I saw you, I was like, damn, she fine. So yeah, that was my first impression of you. Like, damn.
Look at the cheese.
Yeah?
Look at the cheese. Anyways, continue.
Oh, that's a good first impression to have. Oh. So,
No, I feel like he's too much to talk.
oh, sorry.
My sinus, my sinus.
But no, time to get signed so I laugh. First impression of you, when was the first time I saw you? Were you here at orientation?
Last year?
First year orientation for us. You were not here. Yeah, you were here.
I even remember that I was wearing my black skirt, my white top label, and I had blonde like.
Were you at the Stella for the first one Friday? The one, the Stella one. And then after that at night they went to Kingston.
No.
I don't think I saw you during orientation week. I think I saw you the first week of school. And I saw you, I was like,
This sucked.
Okay, yeah, that was my second impression of her. I was like,
What's that?
Gee whiz.
it's what Philly and Chance created for a girl with like a nice bunda.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, if you hit it, it's gonna wobble.
I like
Yeah, so I was like intrigued of what would happen if I hit it. Yeah.
Okay.
Not
dude.
Five different reactions and we start like, ooh, la la. What the fuck is going on?
honest, I was also honest, not like as in like kids. Like if I just had to like do a thing.
It was just that intrusive thoughts.
Yes, intrusive
The fact that you had that
You can
Why you?
No, but she.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a choosing
So,
thought. To be honest, she
You
has
can test
a
the
balance
pieces
back.
under the
Huh?
podcast. You can test
No,
the
thank you.
No.
No, thank you.
Where's your mind at?
I can't see that. I can't see that.
Yeah.
Hey.
But it's like a thing of like.
No, I don't mean it like that.
When you get
I
to-
get you.
No, you don't hear
That was
me.
the first thought of.
You know why? You know why? Man? I came there. Orientation week. You know how it is. Oh, I'm gonna hate on my You know, I came to orientation week.
Oh,
man.
that's the end of it.
Came to orientation week. First, the whole of the orientation week. Okay, you bring an Italian, that's crazy. So I came orientation week, man. I looked at all the hands and I was like, nah, there's no hand with that badass here. And then now first people school, I'm like, who the fuck is this? Where did they come from? And then I was like, yeah, she has a badass.
Why are you looking at people?
I was conversating with a lot of women.
I was
orientation
saying
week.
that first.
And it's like, obviously, if someone has a big ass, it's gonna naturally show itself. I don't even have to look like this. You're gonna feel the impact of. Yeah. I wasn't there.
That's wild.
It's just like how girls look at guys' shoe sizes and they like, I don't know, they just look at, okay, these shoes look big.
No, that doesn't.
You just literally did it.
No, you were looking there.
Obviously, I'm gonna look at a
But then
nigga.
that's not even true.
It is true.
No, it's not.
Every time I've walked at Musgrave Center, go and look at you in the face, go back to your shoes, then come back up to your face. Why?
No,
looking at this.
You're trying to, this whole thing of trying to like compare the shoe to the thing is not the same. To the flute is not. It doesn't look.
Why are we speaking about the flute now? Wait.
Yeah, how do
No,
you
because that's what they normally do.
Oh,
What do you
normally do. You see, she just exposed herself. Normally
No,
do.
no,
So
they,
do it.
that's how I
That's the
think.
closest
That's
place.
the
Now I know,
That's
right?
how I think though. I
No,
used to it's
Even
now.
at Salsa, sometimes at Salsa, so we walk and we'll see a girl, look at our faces, go to her shoes, come back, and we're like, what the fuck just happened? bro?
Exactly.
What's
Yeah,
going
I also
on?
don't know what that's about. I don't do that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's Yeah, I'm looking at the backside, but like from the front view, it's
Actually.
yeah. And then mistake bullying, I just have to confirm
One more time, yes. It's a natural human thing that you're bound to look.
Is it?
Yeah.
I also wanted to ask, so are you more of an ass or boobs person?
Neither.
Neither.
I'm
So,
looking at the girls I've dated and I really don't. It's a mixture. Some have no ass boobs, some have ass don't have boobs, some have boobs don't have ass, some have neither. Just like looking at the posture of people I've dated, it's like I really don't care. As long as you have a fire personality, because I have loud energy. I'm not saying you must also have loud energy, but I have a fire personality.
boobs over ass.
Nah,
Asshole.
nah. To me, I just like what I like.
What is it that you like?
What I like.
I'm part of the options, but my question is, so you date a girl with no ass? Or like not a big ass?
Hey, pause.
That's unusual though. Imagining a hand having boobs and shrub like that. Just
Nah, it is. Some hands with.
Yeah,
Hey!
not so much.
Yeah, but that feels wrong.
Yeah, I know.
It feels
I
wrong.
understand. You can't have everything.
But it feels wrong. Rather have big boobs and no ass. I mean big ass and no boobs.
Yeah,
That feels more right.
I'm no ass person.
Imagine this. Cut this. Makes no sense.
Because can I be honest, from what I've heard from like some hands, the hands with the big thingies and then they always kind of always like bouncing there.
Hey.
So you need that to balance you. So if you
That
have this,
doesn't even
No.
No,
whether
somehow-
or not you have an ass or not, if you have big boobs,
So
they
your shoes on them?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. It's a good man,
but like yeah.
Yeah, she asked me what is it you like?
Oh, what I like.
So would you rather have a girl with tits and no ass, or ass and no tits?
Personality.
That's not an option.
Because nah.
That wasn't an option. That's not an option.
Okay, can I be honest with you, Nick? If I look at it in that kind of way, that means I'm not serious about you.
True.
Okay.
Very much true.
Now you're serious, okay?
True. I hear it.
I
If a guy is focusing on what you have here,
But what would you
yeah,
prefer?
Yeah,
She's just
Nice
asking in
teams.
terms of
Yeah.
preference.
a nice suit.
Not in terms of, oh,
That's
she's
what-
a good
I have a
girl.
question. What is it with you guys and our toes?
Hey.
Like, exactly. You guys are so sensitive. It's just like. And then you like, no, you want your partner to have that white nail polish on their toes.
Okay, you see, that's what I was gonna say. If they have white toes,
Why?
With me,
it's
it's
something about white.
it just has
Why
to
are
be
you sucking my
cute.
toes?
Why are
Why are you sucking my toes?
Yeah,
some people
It's
are
not
cute.
Hey, to each their own, guys. To each their own.
Now some countries are just nice. Other people are like, man, that's weird, bro. You know.
No.
Like a machita.
Oh.
For example, maybe you enjoy serial killer thingies and we're just like, what the fuck? You see something like that.
Yeah, just like me, I watch documentaries and he judges me.
Usasa watches
Same.
Usasa will watch a documentary about how NBA started.
Same. It's nice. It's not
He would watch a documentary about how rugby started. Who the fuck wants to know that shit?
No, I do that. It's nice. It's
Oh, that's
educational, dog.
so weird though.
It's there.
Like watching
I
World
want
War
to watch a documentary about
bro,
the
it's
first,
nice.
how the first carrot was made. That's how
Can I be honest with y'all? I even watched a documentary of how like
He was
cabbage and cucumber and mustard, like all these other root plants that we have now, all originate from the mustard
You
plant.
see? He watches the weirdest shit ever.
See,
I
and
have
then
to
he
tell
jumped
you.
in
Oh, it's,
It is.
that means your time is useless if you're watching shit like that.
Oh
No,
Your time is useless.
Bro, I watch
Just
documentaries
I
on
did
the
life
TV.
science and the mustard
No,
plant are
anything,
also
dog.
to do the same thing that
It's informational, dog.
In this generation, information in this generation.
You remember that
This
generation knows
remember the Red Bull thing
moving,
they did, Red Bull
coming
quiz they
back,
did last
doing-
year?
This generation is
The
fun.
Fun Friday. So, remember that Red Bull quiz thing that they did last year? Where like the winner gets like the Red Bull
I remember this class, yeah.
yeah, where they cheated. The crazy thing is, the previous night I was watching the documentary of Red Bull, and they cheated. And
Why do you want to know the
I was-
documentary of Red Bull?
I just watch things, dog.
Would you watch that?
Yes.
Probably.
Why? Tell me
Just to
why.
know.
Just to
What's
educate
the
yourself.
interesting thing about it?
Just to know. What to compare.
Not even that. Not even that.
Little things.
As they're creating Red Bull, what was going through their mind?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Not even that.
Like,
It's
what
just
were
to
they
be
hoping
a
to
person
achieve
who
by
can
creating
hold the
Red Bull?
conversation.
Sitting in a room.
And how people create like money-making companies like eBay, how the mindset was and what
Yeah.
they did to achieve that. And when they face struggles, what did they do? What did they reflect to?
Yeah.
That's weird, bro.
It's
Sometimes-
not. It's not weird.
Sometimes it's to spark up a conversation, dog. To be an interesting person to
As
have,
in,
like,
go start a conversation with your girlfriend about Red Bull and see if she'll tell you weird.
I went never fine.
She's the one that got me into watching this one series called From.
Oh, that.
Yeah. And it became my favorite.
What the fuck is from?
Series that he's watching
Yeah,
apparently.
what is it?
It's
where is
like-
it from?
It's like
Where's from?
people, like, you know when you go like on a road trip, let's say all of us are like, as unscripted, let's go to Joburg on a road trip, and then all of a sudden we take like a nice little detour because we think it's a shortcut, and then we just end up in this one like town where we can't get out of.
I know, yeah, I know that's the past London.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's not weird though.
Like,
That's something nice to watch.
if I show you how our conversation started and what made us go there, it's weird, dog. Like, trust me, dog. My sister even judged me, dog.
I think most soccer kids we had church at night.
But she's weirder than me.
I
It's a family thing, you know.
Yeah, then guys, if we have nothing more to say, I have one deep question to ask.
I'll go after you.
Yeah, deep questions time. And the question for this week is, what's your deepest regrets and how can you forgive yourself or make amends?
That's deep.
Exactly, that's the name of the game.
That's a good person.
Nah, I asked the question.
I'll go first. My biggest regret is my matric year in terms of rugby. Let me just say, in terms of rugby, the week before the Sharks trials, you remember, like, yeah,
Which one?
it was always on a Wednesday, Tina. I don't know.
Same.
Yeah. So the previous week on Thursday we had a match, and then my coach asked me if I want to play that match, and it was against Veranda. And normally when you, like, at our school, you get selected to go for those trials because not tier 1 or anything. So I was selected, and then coach didn't want me to play, but he asked me if I wanted to play because in our team there was one thing at stake for our school because we've never lost against Bradla, and then last year was the first time in like our 70-year history that the previous year, 2022, was the first time we lost against them. So to me, it was like I had to get them back, but not knowing that they're gonna like triple team me every time when I get the ball. So yeah, we won against them. I scored a hat trick, but like what I got out of that game was got a severe concussion, broke my tooth, and then I had like a laceration here.
Oh, is that the scar?
Yeah, the scar that's here. And so like I had like a hole, and then like I couldn't play the trials. And then when you look at like the people that got selected in my position, that year I was above them. Yeah, I was above them by far.
And yeah, that was my high school pride, and yeah, deep down they know if I was right, I would have made it. So yeah.
And then so how can you forgive yourself?
I already forgave myself.
Alright.
The Dubai thing, you made up for it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Mine is like I see the problem, and this is just like in general in my life or something that I've like recently learned since like 2023. I see a problem and like I know what's wrong, but I don't know what to do to move from the problem. Like an example, like you break up with somebody and then like they try to get back together with you. You know what the problem is. There's a reason why you guys broke up.
They just keep going back.
Exactly. So now we're just like stuck in a circle of like going around and around. Yeah. So I don't know how I'm moving on from that. I'm still in a journey of learning how I'm going to move from that.
Have you forgiven yourself for that?
Not yet.
How are you planning on forgiving
That's
yourself?
what I'm
Trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Me, if I'm being honest, I'm not gonna be as deep as them. All the mummies are in Ashkara and they wanted me to Ashkara them. I was too nice, I was too generous. They wanted me to fuck the shit out of them, but I'm not someone who likes to have sex. So I was kind of like, nah, but thinking back, I'm like, fuck, should have fucked them all. Yeah. That's my, yeah, boy.
That was my number 2.
Yeah, boy. But you know, like when you think, when you're like, yo, the fact that this guy wanted me to smash, and I was just like,
And you know what's the worst part? When they drunk, and then they're like, you could have done this to me, this, that, and then you choose to not do that by choice. But now they're rubbing it in your face, and you're like,
sometimes I wish I was just a thing.
Ashkara,
You know?
no, I get to do somehow.
Yeah.
I will, yeah, he's my friend.
Your mom watches this.
Yeah.
Tell her bleep this shit out. It's on the bleep list. It's on the bleep list. There's a long bleep list
But
today.
they never get bleeped out.
Because this guy likes to keep it the right time. He likes this fucking
Never
drama.
gets bleeped out.
That's what it
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's
That's all.
No. Okay.
What's so
Sushi.
Sushi?
But
You saw it.
Crazy. I have a goldfish memory, dog.
Yeah, she did say that.
But my deep question is, it's a bit sad also. It has to do with it. So one day we were chilling here at the cafe and like we were just talking. I think it was Tori and I, and then we were talking about. Oh, he was like, "Do you guys like want to live long?" And I was like, "I don't. I personally can't be like 50 or something." And I'm like, "I don't want to live a long life." So like that, my question is to you: do you guys want to live like a long life?
Yeah, when I'm 80, then I can.
You want to get to like 80 and
I
stuff?
want to see my grandkids get jobs before I die.
To me, the aim to me is having kids and like seeing that how they like teach their kids to be in adult life. I don't have to see the whole like lifespan of them, but like I don't want to say lifespan like them being an adult, but like just seeing how the characteristics as kids, how they are.
I see that. I see
But
that.
like, but first, sorry. No.
That was just
Actually, I
a
was just adding.
Oh, add. It's fine.
Nah, it's too much now.
My chat is so I was thinking about at that time when you asked me that I was like I don't want to live like a long life, and it's something that I established a long time ago. I think the longest I thought I was going to live until like 15, because when I was growing up, I was a very sick child, so I didn't even think that I was going to make it past like a certain age. So when I made it past, I was like, oh, okay. So, and then somebody asked me, Huti, so do you now want to see your kids grow up and everything? And I was like, oh, okay. Now I'm like reconsidering where I stand on that, but I still don't.
When it comes to kids, dog.
As because you must notice that you always love your grandparents more than your parents.
Can I tell you why? The reason, now to grandparents as well, the reason why they love you that much, it's because they see what, like, your father was at Siyacela. You understand what I'm saying, guys?
Say it again.
Okay, let me just try and say it like in full English. Yeah, it comes to your father.
Okay,
Yeah, well,
okay.
and by seeing that, it just reminds him of what your father used to do or something like that. And so just seeing that, it just, it's like reincarnating something in his eyes. I just lost you guys again.
I see it. You expected that. I see it. But yeah, my whole chat with it is, I don't want to live a long life. Because I feel like I've experienced too much pain. I'm experiencing too much pain in life to continue living, and I'm tired. I just want to rest. Like my body just wants to just feel at
Pain is
ease.
part of the process. I remember during the Easter thingy, one of the pastors who was preaching said, when you choose a life of Christ, you choose a life of pain, because he carried the ultimate pain. So why are you complaining about pain that doesn't even touch the level of pain he experienced? Because they beat that guy, his limbs came out, all the liquids in his bodies came out, and if he could do that for us, what's stopping us from experiencing pain? And I was like, damn. And what just caught me is that a life of Christ is a life of pain. That's what he said. I was like, mad.
But it's very unfortunate that we will never have to choose for ourselves how long we stay on this world. Only God can make the decision.
I think that's why at this moment we should value.
I disagree. If you want to kill yourself, you could kill yourself.
You can kill yourself, but it's not yet your time.
Yeah,
it's a choice. It's a choice.
And like us, I mean, I feel it's simply right.
As mad right now.
With me, I'm fine with dying at any moment.
Exactly.
But I also have like wishes. No, for real, dog. God can take you at any moment. Let's be honest.
Okay, this is a question I want to ask. Why do people always say God? What if it's the devil?
The devil is what
do you mean?
For example, Sasa said that God can take you at any time. What if it's the devil that, for example, let me use this as an example. Let's say Sasa's like, Zulu boy, when he party, I'm trying to give more AIDS. And then hits him in a 8 boy, nah, I'm just gonna be low party. So Sasa, now you pick a page from going to the party, chill, so Sasa got in a car accident, drunk and stuff.
It was my time.
But no, listen to this. What if God he spoke to me through your Sasa, I don't go to the party, but still you were delinquent enough to say, you know what, boy, fuck you, you're being a bitch, I'm gonna go to the party. What if that was the devil in your mind saying, go to the party, Zulu's being a bitch?
Okay. Yeah, but still, when it happens, God is there to take you.
Exactly.
I hear that, but I'm saying, why do we say God takes? What if the devil is the one doing the taking?
Does he have the power
Yeah,
to do that?
yes,
Yes, he does. That's why Tom Penisha on earth. He controls what happens here with Satan. Otherwise, he wouldn't be getting to us and we wouldn't be breaking the 10 Commandments. That's how we got to Adam and Eve, through the snake, on land. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why do we say God takes?
Funny enough, what you're saying, I've watched a movie, I forgot the name of the movie, whereby these people got stuck in like a restaurant, but the restaurant is owned by Jesus. So Jesus is owning this restaurant, he comes as in form of a human.
Yeah.
People are stuck there, they're talking, and then the officer comes. His name is Officer DeVille. Right? DeVille. So Officer DeVille comes, he's like, no, the road is clear, don't. The one guy who didn't believe in God, Jesus said, I accept, stay. The road is not clear, trust me. And then the guy was like, no, I'm not going to listen to you. You're just an owner of this pub or this restaurant. He went with Officer DeVille. The car was behind the officer. But after that, Officer DeVille just disappeared. The car just crashed.
Exactly.
As the rain simmered down and everyone was going home, they saw like the car crash. And I was, is there an Officer DeVille by any chance? They're like, Officer DeVille, we don't know that person. So I truly understand
that's
where you're coming from.
But sometimes Ukulunkulu is going to speak to you through someone, and then it's your choice to be like, yeah, you know what, Zulu's actually right, let's not go to that party. Why? And then Usuza trust and then you're like, shit, that could have been me. Zulu saved my life. I don't think Jesus takes. I think he just takes you to heaven instead of going to heaven. I don't think he's the one like to say, yeah.
So those people, let's say it's that incident happens and he gets in the car crash and all that. So is he going to hell?
I don't know.
Because you said the devil's taking.
In that situation, it depends on the life he was living.
Yes.
And who his trust was on.
That's what I'm trying to also go into.
No, continue.
Continue.
That's what I was trying to go with this thing of Uguti. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, Uguti and Jena. When things happen, it's your faith that makes you either go to thinking hell or heaven. Yes, it's about the level of your faith. So if, for example, I'm like, man, I'm a Christian, I believe in God, but then I just tell you guys behind closed doors, what am I doing?
Truly.
Yes, what am I doing behind closed doors to show that I believe God? Am I reading my Bible? Am I praying to Him often? I love Jesus. Jesus does 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm alone. I'm like, yeah. And some people tell me praise to me, but I'm like, yo, I feel like TikTok right now. So that's why I tell you, your level of faith decides whether you get into heaven or not. So it's gonna be up to your level of faith to believe. Was your faith strong in Him?
I see it. It's just like you said, and he takes it. So I'm
No,
just taking you to hell one time.
Can I just say something? I don't know whether what's need to be classified what.
Sure.
But like, there's also this one thing where, like, you were sitting in one room. Let's say like there's like something in Maritzburg, and all of us we plan to go, and then I'm like, all of a sudden, like, nah, I'm just gonna stay with my family. And then no problems. But if I went with you guys, we to Konikos. So that's why I'm like, God sometimes just looks out.
I feel like He tells you sometimes.
It's like a sixth sense.
Yeah, where He sends it, and then it's up to you. Maybe I'm too maybe continue.
Remember, Sasa, when my phone got lost there, you know what happened? Before we left the house, the girl was like, hey, Gary, I'm not feeling okay. I think we shouldn't go. I'm like, no, let's go. Don't. And I felt in my gut, I was like, no, I shouldn't go. But now I've already paid for the tickets.
Yeah,
and she was like, no, yes, finally, let's go. And we got there, everything was fine. And then that happened. And I was like, shit, we should have stayed. My gut was like, stay. Even in the Uber, my spirit wasn't like, it wasn't fine. There was something sitting wrong with my spirit.
There was something missing.
I was like, no, there's something wrong. But, hey.
Because at that party, remember when bottles started flying, and they started hitting each other with bottles?
Not even that. You see when we were partying and stuff, realized she was there, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, she wasn't moving a lot.
Yeah.
With me, I was literally where, like, the fight started, I was literally there. And then, I'm lustful when I'm drunk, but like, that was. I'm gonna be honest.
I know, Sasa, that went out the window.
When the commotion happened, it was happening right next to me. Because, like, it was to do with the phones. It's like, hey, man, we have one to phone.
Hey,
I was like,
I missed up there.
These phones are fighting.
And
then I wanted to buy dope, and I was like, she's actually cute. And then as I went to, we started talking, and then pick, and then I looked, I was like, I was literally standing right there.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's crazy.
It's the same situation that happened to Anne last year when you still living there. You remember that kind of situation? I remember when you woke up that morning, Anne was like, it's boy, I'm okay, as a kid. And I was like, Anne, boy, I feel like calling an Uber for us. You don't have to hold. So there's a drop a minute, you bridges, you'll drop it off from that corner. Time out, but for no walk. 10 minutes later, I'll say, I'm going to say this shit. I was like, damn. Sometimes I even feel for other people. Like when someone, I feel like something's going to happen to someone. And it's not like a thing you should have, but I'm like, let's say, boy, some so chilling here, and let's say, boy, let's go this route instead of this route. Because I even remember when that incident from UK didn't happen. It's also trying to 6 sheep. I was like,
awukhalutho sizamenindlela sithathe le shortcut sizosikhiphela ngale ngakulo mgwaqo lo bathi andanapho isesiyafika 30 seconds later yenzeka le and I was like damn, it's like sometimes ngiyayiseta ukuthi konke wrong izoyenza njani manje. Yeah, but yeah, this is a nice conversation. We should have more of these.
Can I also speak on experience?
Yeah, you can.
I remember it was like 2019, New Year's Eve. My mom and my small sister went to Munaka, and I was supposed to go with them. And then I'm getting called. My uncle calls me like, it's the New Year now, and he's like, where are you? Your mom and your sister got into a car accident, and like the whole Bebego freeway. And then I don't know what happened with the truck. Something happened with the truck, and then he woke up in. But they survived. They still okay. And yeah.
Bro, like not gonna lie,
And
faith
I'm
goes a
supposed
long
to go
way.
there.
Because I remember, you see, with your experience, I'm recalling my aunt's situation. Right, they were going to push-up school. They were coming back. I don't know. So what happened? They were in the bus, man. The bus just fell. Majority of the people in the bus died. Man. It was like 4 or 5 survivors. My aunts got injured severely, but one of the the co-workers of my aunts carried a Bible. Funny enough, she didn't get touched. Imagine, she didn't get touched. She got off the bus, the Bible had blood. She was washing the Bible, the blood off the Bible. And I was like, damn. So that's how powerful faith is.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, okay, it's really crazy. You have anything else to cover? We can close the show now.
Actually, I have something.
Yeah.
Can you please like give me a drum roll or something? Hey, it's the end of the episode. But it's the end of the episode. This was unscripted. It was me, King Sasa, aka Mufasa, aka Black Panther. We have
Tyler.
Hey, it's your boy, the Godfather. Peace out.
Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment.
Yes. And we didn't explain my teacher.
Like on TikTok, IG.
So guys, by the way, Chichi was not here due to the weather. It was bad weather today, so most of the cost was not here due to that. But yeah, now take it away because we reversed it. So
don't forget to like, subscribe, and
you say so wrong, bro. It's like, comment, share, subscribe.
There's an order.
Yes, there's an order.
Oh, okay.
Even on the thing when you put at the end, it's first like, and then share, and then now fuck up.
Like, comment,
share, subscribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, don't forget to like.
Okay guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a
friend.
Unscripted.
Thank you.